Hi guys, hello, welcome to my channel Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marthe. These messages I bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys and myself as well, hopefully. So we'll see how we go. This is your pick a card reading. The question I posed was, or the question that came to me was, first of all, collective energies, the energies that are swirling around, plus encouragement. So, what is strengthening you? I have three piles here for you. The first one is the turquoise, right? This is ancestral because it's my grandma's. My grandma used to own that one and gave it to me, which is gorgeous. The second pile is actually also my grandma's stone. I never mentioned it's pyrite, right? It's pyrite, second pile. And the third one is a heart stone that my son found. So this is quite gorgeous. I'm feeling a lot of love from these stones. So first, second, and third. Okay, you choose. You can pause the video if you need to feel out which one might be right for you. If not, we'll hop into your reading, you guys. Hi guys, if you have chosen pile number 1 with a turquoise, then this is your reading. Now what was interesting, which I want to mention right away, usually I would take 6 cards, right, and lay them out, but they really wanted me to take 7 for all piles, so I'm very curious, like what's going on. I have here for you, as always, but for those that have joined newly, might not know this, the Guardian Angel card, the Angels and Ancestor card, and the Shamanic Oracle card for you guys, okay? Those I will read for you later after I'm done with your tarot, okay? So we'll see what the cards want to bring you guys. This is a general reading, so know that please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. It's not gender specific. I read the energies of the cards, and also you can reverse the placements, okay? This one's not time specific either, so whenever the message comes to you, it is yours at that time. Okay, cool. So you have first out Capricorn energy. This is the Devil card. Unhealthy attachments here of some sort. I'm immediately drawn to the empty-eyed, which is more so focused on appearances and less focused on the inside. Now this doesn't have to be you. It could be a person that you're dealing with, which is what I'm more so feeling here. And also for those that have been following me from the beginning, know that these are very spiritual readings, or very healing and powerful readings, which means they can definitely trigger you. So if you're not here for personal and or spiritual growth, then this might not be for you, okay? This is just a warning. You're most welcome to stay anyways, right? It's cool to have all sorts of people here. But just know they can be triggering. So we have furthermore the King of Swords for you here, which I get a strong feeling is you. Very like stable, very laying down the law. Really, this is how it is. This is how we're going to do it. And that's it. End of story, basically, is what I'm getting here. You have Scorpio energy, the Death card. So that's quite interesting. This is really strong energy here. Really strong energy. In order for something new to come in, something old has to die. I immediately see wisdom is coming in with that as well. There's a lot of wisdom that is coming in to you. But you have to let go of something. You have to let go of something first before that can come in. And you have, yeah, that's the new, the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is an offer from Spirit. It's right there. Offer of stability is right here for you. But you have to let go. You have to make sure you're not the one that's hunted anymore, but that you become the huntee, and that you outsmart the empty-eyed is basically what I feel here. With the fox that's in this card, and if you can see it, he really has empty eyes. There's really nothing in his eyes, right? And on the other card, there's the bunny rabbit that is scared of that new beginning, and of that maybe, oh my God, I really have to do this by myself now and not rely on other people anymore, is what I feel here. You have the Three of Cups, which is like a celebratory energy. Here. Also social gatherings, can be social gatherings. I need to get more cards to make sense of the story, so I'm just going to lay them out, say something briefly. They're all different, right? But this one wants to come out in this way, so that's how I'm bringing it to you guys, okay? Yeah, celebratory energy. There's a cup that is waiting for you there. But when you're in your king stance here, you're like, I'm laying down the law. You might not be interested in celebrations, right? At that time, and you're like, that bores me. I do not want to partake in that. But the suggestion here is that you might actually want to, lay down your sword for a minute here, and just take off that crown, take off the armor, and just enjoy yourself here for a moment, okay? Because there is indeed a new beginning that's waiting for you here, that is also calling for you to, a different kind of rest. You know how we recharge our energy when we do something that is joyous, when we do something that is fun. It's really great that you're that King of Swords, right? Because that means you have worked on something, or possibly worked through something very, very hard, and are able to communicate so very clearly, right? But it's also, take a little break from that is the advice here. Take a little break from that and really get back into stuff that really lights you up, right? Step away from the harshness a little bit and from the structure and everything, and go into the soft, playful nature of things. Like, it's much like the Fool energy, or much like a child that is just playing and enjoying the moment. You're not supposed to forget that here. Absolutely not. Yeah. And you have the Lone Man, the Hanged Man, which is a change of perspective that is necessary here. That is necessary. It's also a waiting position, right? A waiting to position. You might feel that you're ready to move on and away from something. But in order, or to accelerate that process and really step into that leadership position that's going to accelerate things really in a big way for you here, you have to, or the advice here is really to step into the celebratory energy, right? Into, let's have fun, into that kind of an energy, because that's going to accelerate and help your process here heaps, people, okay? Yep. Balance the scales, just as Libra energy. You have a lot of major arcanas here. A lot of major arcanas. You have 4 out of 7 major arcanas. So that's quite a bunch going on. I feel like a lot of energy is working for you in the background here, okay? A lot of energy is working in the background. And you yourself hold that key, because you are the one that needs to balance these scales. Spirit is not coming in. No, because they know, they give you the advice with this, and possibly you've gotten a hint on other ways, right? And because the ways of spirit are, they're everywhere. So, but they're saying here, you just go and enjoy yourself a little bit more here. I almost want to say Aquarius. That's funny. Enjoy yourself a little bit more here. That is key to the situation. That is key here to absolutely balancing these scales. Absolutely key here to balancing these scales. I see also moss on stone, moss on stone. In order for moss to grow, there's some time that needs to go by and some nourishment that needs to happen, right? And stone is really hard material and moss isn't. So moss is really soft and it needs to be nurtured in order to be able to grow on that stone. And that's what I feel, it's another analogy for you, for that King of Swords, that really hard and being like, oh, let's power through this. And that's good energy, don't get me wrong. You just need to find the balance here between, okay, today I'm no king, I'm just a child and I'm thrown away, I don't know, thrown confetti around the air and not care that I have to clean it up later, right? That sort of a thing. Just really, Spirit needs you to enjoy yourself here more, because it's going to accelerate that process. Also, it elevates your vibration, right? So it's easier for things that you manifested to come in and come to you. And I know from own experience, because I'm like, go, go, go. And I have a hard time too letting go and enjoying myself sometimes, especially when I'm in that mode of let's go, let's just do this, let's focus on it. So really find small things to start out with that give you joy, right? Like treat yourself to something. Treat yourself, what I'm seeing here is like, I don't want to advertise, but like a coffee company, a really well-known coffee company, let's put it that way. And you just, where a coffee costs like $4 or $5, right? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. And you just spoil yourself with like this awesome chocolate caramel coffee with whipped cream on top and sprinkles. Doesn't that sound so good? And you just treat yourself to that. You take small steps that are in the realm of okay, let's step off this wheel a little bit, and oh, that looks so good, you know, treating yourself and almost convincing yourself to go that way, to oh wow, there are other things too, but make it in a smart way, because when we're on that 100% wheel and we're like yes, 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 let's go, it's very hard, and you don't want that to go to zero immediately, right? You want to slowly step off it, otherwise it'll be like like that, right? That's not what that is. So just help yourself a little bit, treat yourself to small things like that, and this will help you heaps. Okay, cool. Now we have the blade here, the blade for you from the Shamanic Oracle deck with the number 6, and you have the Shaman, trust in higher forces. That's big. That is big energy. I love that. Read that later. Don't want to spoil it myself, or don't want to spoil myself by reading this. Okay, yeah, definitely, like I said, wisdom is coming in. You have the owl twice here, the owl twice, that is coming in here for you. You definitely have those leadership abilities, and in order for you to step into those a bit, I almost want to say faster, although that's still in the realm of go, go, go. But it is a fluid. I see this fluidity. You're easing into that process, and part of that process and part of assuming that important role here for you is to learn to enjoy it too. That's beautiful. Oh my God, I need to do that too. I so need to do that. Really learn to enjoy it too, because that's part of that flowiness, right? Of that double helix and the infinity, right? That's that ebb and flow. Let's go, like that. Because you cannot do this like when you're swimming. You have to do 1, 1, 1, 1. You can't do this because you'll swim in a circle. Do you understand? I love this. Swimming in a circle. Yeah, that would be me. Yeah, okay. So that's that, right? That is cool. I like that a lot. And with a blade, that's like put your blade down. Like what I said with the king here. It's put that sword out of your hand. Just like drop it to the side for a little while. You don't need that one right now, okay? You don't need that one right now. You don't. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Go with the ebb and flow of things. Make sure you rest. Make sure you rest with that Virgo super moon, the full moon that just happened on Monday. I know it's not time specific, but if you're watching this when I release it, then it will just have passed, right? And we'll start to wane again. So yeah, that's what I see here too with the moon, actually. The moon and the sun, the cyclic moon, absolutely. So there's a lot that wants to come up for you at this time, and it's important to rest, to really take that time and to recharge doing things that you really love to do. Okay. Yep. That's it. Also, what's interesting, what wants to come up, this is specific. Do not be afraid to hurt other people. Do not be afraid. And this is in the realm of, do not, wait a second, okay, let me explain. It's like for those that are afraid to come out of their shell and to really, that for those that think of others first before they think of themselves, you do have to protect yourself, okay? You do have to, how do I explain that? Spirit, how do I explain that? It's like you do have to put your boundaries up, right? And you do have to tell people, that's it, thank you so much. You do have to tell people, hey, this is my line. And that's what I mean here. That's what they've been meaning to tell through me, right? Do not be afraid of hurting other people, because you're just proclaiming this is my boundary. You're not hurting anyone by doing that, okay? You don't. Do not be afraid of this. This is your natural given right. This is specific for a few of you out there. Okay, you guys. Yes. Let's read the shaman card for you here. Trust the higher forces. I'm getting energized by this. That's good. That's a change. Trust in higher forces. Trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. On the inner planes of All of the shamans of times gone by are helping the human race to understand the complexities of life and the needs of Mother Earth. Many are working as spiritual guides to light workers and light warriors. The shaman card brings the energy of your shaman guides to you. Shamans believed that when there was illness or disease, it was because a person's power had been left behind somewhere or a negative pattern had installed itself in them. In trance, they would travel to the underworld to recall this power and remove the demon. If this card comes to you, it's because you need to do some release work with lower energies or with your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that are guiding you. The shaman will aid you in your quest. There are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. Yeah, let go. If you can, just a little bit. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct the situation and come out on top. The shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. Wow, that's awesome. That is really cool. And last card for you, you guys, the Guardian Angel card. Yay, you have creativity. Yes, we, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feelings and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun! Yay! Yes! Yes, you guys, yes. And allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. That is incredible. That is just confirmation for everything. And I'm so happy I didn't read it because then I didn't spoil myself. I love when that happens and it just clicks into place like that. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your donations, for ordering private readings with me. I am so blessed to have you guys around. It's fantastic. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi guys, hello. If you have chosen pile number 2 with the pyrite, then this is your reading. All right. This is a general reading, of course, which means it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means it is for somebody else. It's not gender specific. It's not time specific either, obviously. So whenever this message reaches you, then it's yours at that time, okay? You can also reverse the placements if you feel the need to. Guys, okay. For those that have been following me since the beginning, you know this. The Guardian Angel card, the Angels and Ancestor Oracle card, and the Shamanic Oracle card, those I will read for you later, okay? I'm going to put them to the side and do your tarot reading first. What was really interesting, I actually wanted to only pull six cards for each pile, but they wanted me to draw 7, so that's something that's really interesting and might mean something to you. So let's get started. You start off with the 10 of Wands, which is a burdened energy here, right? Burdened energy, carrying something forth that wants to be released here, that really wants to be released because it's starting to sprout, right? These things that you're carrying are starting to sprout and go because they become heavy. The more they grow, they become more heavy. And yes, this makes you stronger carrying them, but I also feel there are some of these that you don't need to carry anymore, like free yourself, like make an inventory of what really serves you at this time and what doesn't. What serves you at this time and what doesn't, people. Okay, wow. Woo! Oh my God. Okay. The Sun card. You have the Sun card, which is incredibly beautiful and very positive, right? Major arcana here for you. This is like, yes, enlightenment. Oh my God, I don't need these. I can just drop them. I want to keep these, and I'm going to continue walk that way because I can carry 5, right? Or 6 or 8 even, but it's much less than I came with here to this point. You're just letting go. This is in the realm of releasing, cutting old things loose, and being like, yay, I'm free. So much lighter, so much better. It's like, and before that, he wore clothes, right? He wore clothes. He even wore like a hat and shoes and everything. Like you can hardly see any skin, right? And all of a sudden they're naked. They're like, yes, let's throw everything away. Like, let's only keep what really matters to us, to me, right? To us. What I say, okay, to us. Let's only keep what is really beneficial to us, for some of you, or to me, right? Phoenix rising energy. This is definitely in the realm of sacral chakra, which is like freeing yourself, expressing yourself, right? That full life energy, which is gorgeous, you guys, really gorgeous. Mind, body, and soul being very aligned here, walking through that gate. Absolutely. This is in the realm of ascending, ascending, ascending. All right. Wow, and also in the realm of healing and shining your light. Again, we have another naked person here. This is Aquarius energy, right? And another major arcana, really that healing. Reciprocity. Reciprocity. What serves you, what doesn't? Which people do you want in your life that whose cup is full, and who do you want to have around you? Who is depleting you and who is filling you up? Who is depleting you and who is filling you up? It's in the realm of that. In the realm of that. What situations are depleting you and what situations are filling you up? And that's for you to decide here. For you to decide. In this process, it's going to bring in so much healing for you. So much healing, so much understanding. It's also about subconscious stuff that is arising at this time. Subconscious stuff that is arising, like emotions that knock on your door and be like, excuse me, are you home? Because I would really like to make myself known to you. May I introduce myself? I am anger. May I introduce myself? I am fear. May I introduce myself? I am joy. Yay. You know, that sort of a thing. And they are making themselves known to you for a reason, because there's an underlying theme that they come with. Like they have this whole ribbon behind them, the emotions do, right? And you're just like, okay, come in. But with them comes in that whole, I almost want to say rat's tail, but that's not what that is. I feel like, you know, those bands that the artists swing around, it's much like that. I hope you know what I mean. And it just comes along with the emotions. They're like la la la, and there they are. And there is that that tail that they drag behind that cloth, and on that you'll be like, uh-huh, let me read this. Uh-huh, okay, okay, I get it now. It's like that. So my advice here is to really journal that down, what they would like to tell you, because that's important information. And once you know, it's released basically, or it's the first step of releasing. Wow, you have the Two of Cups. Reciprocity, right? Reciprocity. Who serves you, who doesn't? Who's just there to drink out of your cup and is not offering theirs? Because this is burdensome to you, right? This is the stuff that's burdensome to you. Where are the people? Where are the people that are, you know, that want to give and take as well, right? Give and take as well, equally, equally. Now that kind of puts you in the defensive position here, because you're like, I am so sick of it. All of a sudden the energy changes. It's like, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of being taken advantage of. I do not want to carry all the wands for everyone anymore. I do not want to be responsible for everyone anymore. Well, guess what? You don't have to be. You really don't have to be, okay? And this is, thank goodness, a part that we can work on ourselves, because it's not just the other people. That is, these people are the mirror. And I'm saying this to empower you, because you can take your power back here. If you put 100% on them, then you can't change anything. Then you're in this helpless position and like, oh my God, the world is so bad. I can't, you know, you can't act out of that position. But when you align yourself and be like, okay, 50% here, 50% here, then it's like, okay, what can I do? I can just decide not to give that much anymore for a while, until I've got it figured out how I'm going to present my boundaries. But sometimes we really have to retreat in order to find that out, in order to really establish our boundaries. And that means often that we have to retreat and not give as much or anymore at all for a while, until we're like stable within ourselves and realize, wow, now I can give freely again, because now I know my boundaries, now I know how to draw the line. Because it gets very depleting if you don't know where that line is. Because and people don't that's not necessarily in the realm of that they just take from you and they know about this. Sometimes people just think, oh, there's the fountain, let's just drink from the fountain, you being the fountain, right? Oh, that's so delicious, I just want to drink from it. And there's no water for you to drink. And you really need to be like, okay, I'm going to put a fence around my fountain now, and I'm only letting in who is drinking a little bit, but who gives back as well, who is granting me access to their fountain as well. And the others, no, this is my area, right? That's very important. And that is not selfish, that is very healthy, because you're not serving anyone when your fountain is depleted, right? You're not serving anyone. That's not healthy, okay? So it's much in that realm. They're trying to bring you back into that state for you to then be able to give freely, but in a different way. Yeah, protecting what's yours. It's basically confirmation for that. That's putting up your fence. Putting up your fence, being like, that's my fountain. These are my mushrooms. That's my garden. That is my garden. Five of Pentacles. Yep. That's the depletion, that's the lack, right? That's the lack. Yeah. Yes, you do feel for these people, and yes, you do feel for anyone that doesn't feel good within their life, but that's not your responsibility. You really have to understand that, because that's in the realm of codependency here, right? And I'm only giving it to you this straight up. Because I've been there, because I've seen it like within myself, and I've learned how important this is, not to give out in such a way. And as you can see, I'm more than willing to like give out, but I have my boundaries as well, and they are important. If I didn't have them, I would be here for a month, and then this would have been shut down. That like the whole operation here would be shut down, because I would be so depleted. And it was very necessary for myself to establish these boundaries, and that's why I'm telling it to you here, and hoping that you can profit from that for no other reason, okay? And that's why I'm giving it to you so straight. I hope this is helpful to you. Good. You have the wild woman, yes. That's basically what I saw, right? With the sun card and with the star card. And star and sun, these are quite potent cards, like really shiny. And the wild woman really confirms this too. She's like, yes, like really in tune with herself, with her feminine side. And you don't have to be female for this to resonate, right? Males do have that feminine side, like all of us do, and females have that male side. This is like really get in touch with your intuition, get in touch with Mother Earth, get in touch and in tune with Mother Earth. Really connect, make that sacred connection. Make that sacred connection. For some of you, this is specific. It could be that your mother, when you were growing up, triggered something in you, like or installed something within you that made you feel like you had to take care of other people, otherwise you would not be a good person. This is very specific, okay? Not for all of you, but that's what I see here as well. And really connect with Mother Earth, because that is healthy energy, that is nurturing energy. Maybe give back, give thanks back to Mother Earth. And the wild woman, just expressing yourself, right? Being very rooted, but expressing it, like full expression. That's what that is, full expression. And I can see that you have been hurt before. Definitely, you have been hurt before. And you're trying to like dance over it, but you really have to heal and tend to that wound. You really do. You really have to tend to that wound so you can be even more expressive than you have been before, right? Oh my God, yes, you have the sun. Oh my God, you have the star, the sun, and the sun. That's incredible. The sun, you have the sun card. Wow. And that's enjoy, success, and happiness. Enjoy, success, and happiness. That is so gorgeous. Wow, I love this. Wow. That is beautiful. Let me read that to you. Haven't had the sun in a while. So, enjoy success and happiness. Know that doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. The sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It's the most powerful planet in the solar system. So, of course, when the sun card appears in a reading, it will bring power, success, and light. It brightens up all connections, banishes darkness, brings a sense of youthfulness, and invites you to connect to the energy of joy so that you can be light in spirit and heart. You're being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. I can actually feel it. It's like I'm almost like being bathed in sunlight. I hope so can you. That is gorgeous. Wow, I feel very tingly, but in the best sense. You know how you're just laying in the grass on your stomach and just the sun shining on your back, and that's just so beautiful. Oh my God, wow. So you're being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm. And it also encourages everything to grow. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the sun will bring the right energy to you. If you are asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. Okay. And your last card, you have a prayer card. That is really powerful. So, dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. I truly appreciate this so much. Thank you for all of your support and the love that you have shown and that you are showing me. It's really, really awesome to be on this journey with you guys. Super dope. I hope this was helpful to you. Much love and light. Until next time, bye. Hi guys, if you have chosen pile number 3 with the heart-shaped stone, then this is your reading, okay? So this is a general reading, which means it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. It's not gender specific, it's not time specific, obviously. So whenever the message comes to you, it is yours at that time. Okay. You can reverse the placements if you feel the need to, okay? So, you guys, for those that have been with me and have seen me do a couple of pick a card readings already, you have here the Guardian Angel cards and the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards and the Shamanic Oracle deck here. I will read these to you later, right? And for those that have been with me, they know already. For the newbies, this is explanation for you. So, I will start with the tarot and read the other cards later to you. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be good. You have the Emperor here, which is Aries energy. That is so awesome. Oh my God, you guys. Wow. The Emperor. I feel very strong energy, like very good, like very stable, very good, very grounded, very much in your stomach, which is awesome because when you really breathe in your stomach, then you are free, basically, right? Breath does a lot for us, a lot for us. That also means I feel this sense of freedom, like I've made it is what I'm getting with this card. I have made it. Some of you, this is specific for some of you, you build your home and you have children or a child and you enjoy watching them play, and you know that you've worked very hard for this and for the stability of your family, and you don't have to be a male here because it's the Emperor, right? It's not gender specific. and you're watching them, and you have the wisdom on your shoulder, basically the hawk, and you have been through the ups and downs of life, right? And hence you're enjoying the situation right now all the more, because you know, my God, I'm abundant, but I also know where I came from, right? This is also some kind of a reflective energy, reflecting on, wow, look at the path, look at how far I have come. Enlightenment, enlightenment, beautiful. Yeah, this is you as well. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is exactly what I was just talking about. You feel very, very abundant, and you know you worked for this. Again, that connotation to the stomach, like being okay, being totally fine. Like, wow, this feels so good. This feels so good. And I am standing in my full power here, and I love it. And I love it. And I'm protecting those that are around me. And I really dig that. I really, really dig that. We have the Page of Cups here, which is someone that wants to reach out with an offer of emotion. It could be you or the other person. That depends, right? I also feel like, in case, like the Nine of Pentacles could also be another person here, right? So take it as it resonates, please, and apply it to your life, if it applies. Yeah, and these are, what I wanted to say is they make a really nice couple here, these two, right? If we're talking about two different people, they make a really nice couple. They're both very independent, however, both very independent, can very well stand on their own, but are very, very mature, very mature. So this offer of love is coming in, and someone made up their mind about this already. Like, they debated this with themselves, and they're very sure about the offer, so that to the point where little else matters. Oh my goodness. We have the Ace of Wands coming in here for you. That is so interesting. Very interesting. Very new beginning here. Transformative process. You've been through it. You've been through it. Your seeds are growing. And so is your life. Your situation is just unfolding beautifully right in front of you. And you see this for the upcoming years as well. You see it just like this rippling effect. You're like, oh my God. When I think back of where I came from and how it is now, and how I'm applying myself and manifest it and put in the work, put in the action, and how I see it manifesting right in front of me is incredible. It's got this cascading effect forward to the future, is what I feel here. Very connected to the nature, also very grounded. Got your feet on the ground. We have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you were very intent on learning those lessons. Very intent on learning those lessons. Incredible. Like, almost so intent that you didn't see anything else around you, right? Because you were so intent on them. But also, I'm getting this youthful energy, this youthful spirit of just looking at things with really fresh eyes is what I'm getting. Looking at things with fresh eyes, almost sometimes with the eyes of newborns when they're like fascinated with what is happening around them, almost like seeing things for the first time here is what I'm getting. Although, of course, you have seen them before, but not like this. Not like this. And that is gorgeous. That is so cool. Oh my God, that is so cool. Yeah. I know that feeling. It's amazing when finally things are coming together and you totally perceive things. You look at everything with eyes of love, right? With eyes of love, with the eyes of a newborn. As though you haven't been through all the stuff that you have been through, right? This is a complete like rebirth for your eyes, basically, for your sensory. A whole different sensory experience is what I'm hearing. Ah, gorgeous. You might also be like inspecting plants, be like, wow, that is so cool. Look at this. Have you checked this out? Like that, right? It's like, wow, my God, other people, you need to see this. And they're like, yeah, it's a plant. And you're like, yeah, but it's got all these things. It's so beautiful. Don't you see this? Some sort of an energy, right? Because you're so excited about this too. Oh, yeah. Wow. Different energy, the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Now, what is this card doing here? I'm really wondering. Okay, they're saying it's past. It's past. So you are indeed have come from quite the hard times, from a mental space here. Anxiety, sleepless nights. all the really good stuff, right? All the stuff, but you worked through it. You worked through it. I see you getting rid of what has been tying you together, what has been causing this. I see you like wiggling your hands and wiggling yourself free. Now it depends where you are in this process, right? Some of you may have already freed and are totally in their Empress position, because it's the first card is the strongest out too. And this is past, but you could also be developing in this way depending on where you are, which is really gorgeous. Like you're wiggling yourself free. You see, then you remove the swords, or you removed the swords, and we're like, yeah, cool, okay, I got it now. This is where I want to go. This is how I want my life to look like. Roughly, Spirit's going to help me bring this together because I put the effort in, because I studied and learned with the Three of Pentacles, right? Because I really invested a lot of time and energy in this and really made sure this is where I wanted to go. And again, highly successful. Congratulations! Yay! Nice, nice, nice. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Now, I don't know with that love offer. I don't know. I'm not going to draw more cards. You get 7 just like the other piles as well. But maybe there is something coming in for you as well. Like, yeah, we'll see for some of you. You guys, we have here, oh my god, really? You have the Sun from the Shamanic Oracle deck. That is such a gorgeous card, okay? You're shining, which is not surprising. With the number 53 breaking down to an 8, you're really shining. Like, you spread your wings. No more, this is such a contrast. I want to show you. This is such a contrast. The contrast basically could not be more strong, right? Here we have like being tied up and mental prison basically, and here you just have like freedom. You're spreading your wings. There are no swords whatsoever. You're just like la la la, expressing yourself, right? Really, really expressing yourself. Very, very gorgeous. Yeah, and you earned your feathers. Like, you really earned every single one of them, and you're quite aware of where it is that you came from. I also see that you traveled to the underworld, meaning your deeper parts of your soul, because when you do that, you start to get really abundant, because you do understand yourself and your environment in a much different way. And this is very important for us to retrieve those parts of ourselves that we might not look or might not want to look at. That's very important, but that's the reason why you're showing up as the Sun. Yeah, with the Moon and the same thing. So it's about duality here. You are fully aware of duality. There's no light without the shadow. There's no pain without joy, no joy without pain, because if we had only joy, we wouldn't know what it is. We would not know what it is. We wouldn't. And now you're in this emperor or empress energy, right? And being like fully abundant, you're like, wow, that is incredible. Like, again, with the sensory stuff, like, you're perceiving things entirely different, but it's because of that. It's because you've been through all those things, right? That's the reason you experience what you are experiencing currently, or will experience in such a profound way, right? So beautiful. You have the water guardian. Connect with your emotions. Yeah, connect with your emotions. Let me read this to you. Water guardian. Connect with your emotions. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The water guardian represents the angels of water, who can help you dive within to understand the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the messages these have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. How beautiful. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. Okay, I feel inclined to mention here, since the last 2 sentences, that pile number 2 had something about emotions, so there might be something in there for you as well, okay? Because it's written much in the same way here. Okay, it doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They all are powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time. And unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. Okay, you guys. Good. And we have inspiration. Inspiration for you. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. That is beautiful. Okay, you guys, I really hope this was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. I really, really appreciate this. Thank you for booking private readings with me. It's amazing, just amazing. Thank you so much, you guys. It's an honor to read for you. That's brilliant. So, yeah, if you would like to book a private reading with me, I currently offer a 20% discount on them for a limited time only. You'll find all the details in the caption down below. And you guys, I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye-bye.